lot of work, and I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to talk about it. This is, remember I mentioned earlier, looking at the API endpoints, we could see that there was a version control problem. There was API with no version number, APIs with version 2, and API with version 3. So that invites you to fuzz it. And so here's what you do. The first thing, however, what you have to do is make more requests. So you have to go through some steps on the page and add more requests to your collection until you get a nice set. I've got recent posts, you got the request that gets the dashboard, and you have to get vehicles and so on. You have to add them one by one. It takes a while until you get a lot of them. Complete the collection. Here's what I did. I had to get about 7 or 8 of them. Change password, change email, new post. You have to do these things in Burp, then recreate these requests in Postman, which is pretty easy because you can copy and paste the data from Burp. Anyway, so when you're done, you get all these requests, and now, remember there was one request that had v3, the others had v2, so there is a way to save all the requests in a group, and then you can fuzz them. You add an environment variable, and you set version 2, and then you can run through a bunch of requests changing the environment variable automatically. So I can try an initial value of v3 and add a test. Status code is 404. You can put logic inside Postman down here. So it's going to do a test. The whole crappy container, all these posts is going to apply to it. It's going to do a test, and actually after every request, it's going to do these tests. And if it is 404, it's going to tell if it's 404, and then it's going to run the collection and save responses. All right. And so there we are. We run the test, and there you go. Here it is doing the brute force attack. So it tried this 404, 404, 404, but you'll find that one of them works. You'll find an old version of one of the APIs. Now that's all. You have to find and replace to insert the variable, and then run it, and then you see the results. And this will be a fail, looking for things that failed. There, here you go. So it passes if status code is 404, but here's one where you get a 200 instead. So it's supposed to not find anything, but it finds something, which is an old version of one of these API calls, and that's what you're looking for. So it's just a way to automate these requests. That's one of the many things you can do. All right. And looking for V1, you'll find there's somebody that has a V1 and so on. And V3, so it's an easy way to automate these, and that way you can find vulnerable endpoints. So I'll stop this.